everyone. I want to do the our Crafty patch on the side challenge for July, and I thought for July we'll carry on from our mixed media one. That was the mixed media page I done, and I scribbled down all the prompts that we used, but I thought that we might like to use the prompts that we used here on something smaller, like an index tag, a tag and an index card, okay? Alright, so I just left that there. That was our mixed media challenge for July. And we're going to do the on the side challenge, just the little one. Okay, so I have my tag and an index card, and I have strips of paper and stamping. I've got my stamp here somewhere that I'm going to use, and paint. I'm going to use the same colours to see how I go. I've got cool grey and sage, plus some gesso, and I've got these little words left over from the mixed media. Now I've got a shape. I've got one of the circles here that I might use, plus instead of the shapes you could use just a die cut image. Okay, so I've also got some butterflies because I like butterflies, and I thought maybe putting one of them on there somewhere would be rather nice. Plus I haven't got a heart punch, but I've just cut 2 heart shapes as well. Okay, alright, so I'm going to get straight into it. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of grey paint on here, and instead of using a palette knife I'm going to actually just use my brayer, because it gives it, the palette knife gives it a harsh, sharp edge, and the brayer will give it just like a softer edge. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do them both at the same time. Hopefully I should have enough time. I don't want it to be too long for you all. So I'll just keep going this way. Right, so I've got a bit of grey on, and I shall put, oh, too much, Wendy, that come out. Just let me pick some of that up, put it on here. Way too much. Right, that's a bit better. And on here. Right. Okay, and I will just put a little bit of white on, gesso. I have found my palette knife sitting right in front of me, just to break that up just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. And there is that one. Alright, now I'm going to put my strips on. So I'm just, these are still wet, but I'm just going to carry on. Okay, so I have some strips here. Now I was thinking maybe these strips. So I've got one there. One, two. Let's just mix them up a little bit. This time I might like layer them on for effect as well. So I've got two down, and this smaller one, I'm just going to lay that right on top there, and maybe that one there, maybe up that way. Yeah, that'll do. So when you're doing yours, you can layer your strips any way you want them, anywhere, any direction. I'm just going to go down the side there on my tag, but I'm also going to grab a couple and lay them this way so I get like an L shape, okay? Right, so we'll put that one just about there and grab another piece. We'll go there. Just there, and maybe a thinner. I might just cut that one a little bit off and just make it a bit thinner. Okay. And just going to put that one on the center, oops, of those two down there already. Okay, so that's what that one looks like so far. I put that there. Maybe that shape will be a bit too bright. I can always put like a butterfly on the top of it. I could actually dull the circle down a bit too by adding some ink to it as well. Now for this one here, or maybe one at the big heart, the big heart shape. That looks alright too, doesn't it? Now this one here, I'm just going to grab some more, and with this one I might, these might be a bit too long, so I'm just going to trim that off a bit and layer like either side of this one. One, two, three. There are some more. So we'll put that one there. So with the index card, I'm actually lying them side by side like that, because I was thinking this little heart, I might just make that a little bit thinner. Okay, so what side do I want that on? That way there. So I'm going to place that heart on the inside there of that one. Okay, so I will glue these down. Alright, so I have my strips all going the same way on that one, and then on the tag I've got them in like an L shape, okay? Right, so now what I want to do is to ink, where's my, here it is, just to put a bit of ink around my shapes. Well, this is a heart shape, and I also want to ink around the card. Okay, so I'm going to put that one on there, ink around the edge of my index card, okay, and my smaller heart as well. Okay. And that one's going to go bring out there. My strips just to make them more noticeable, so I'm just going to use my Stabilo All that actually melts under the lights of my lamps. I'm going fast, so it's very rough. Okay, and then just activate these. Okay, so I've gone around and just highlighted the strips of paper, and I'm going to put a heart on both of mine. But before I put the hearts on, I'm going to do some machine stitching down. You can put the heart on and do the machine stitching. It will go back to the outside. But I'm just thinking, do you know, it doesn't really matter because I've got a lot of paint on that anyway, and I'll have to cover that anyway to put into a journal. So what I might do is just machine stitch that straight on. Okay, I won't be a second, guys. And I've just stitched the hearts on both of those. Oops. Okay, so there's that one. That one. Alright, so we have used quite a few of this. We've got stamping. I will put a little bit of stamping on there. Not a lot. So I might just grab that, do it in the corner down here. Just down there. and maybe up here and some there. Okay, so I put some stamping on the card, on the tag, and now on the index card. So let's just go about there. And up there. Oops. And just a smidgen there, I think. There. Okay, so that's some stamping. We've done the stamping, paint strips, paint with a palette knife, but I didn't use a palette knife, I used a brayer. And we've put our random shapes, well, our punch shapes or die cut or just a shape. So I've put a heart on. I didn't end up using that circle. I was going to, but changed my mind, which I do quite often. And now we just need a word. So I've got love here, and I might put a butterfly on here somewhere as well, but I don't know where now. Let me have a look. My butterfly needs some antenna. Okay, so just put antennae, or antennae, it's more than one, isn't it, on my butterfly here. Now just need to get a piece of masking tape. Just to stick that there at the back while the glue dries, and just trim off the little tail there, just like that, and just a quick little ink around the butterfly. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe the butterfly there. I haven't got any of the smaller words left, have I? Not really, so I might cut this one down. This just says love. Okay, and right, so we've got a heart, a butterfly, and my word love. So I'm just going to put that one there. Oops. Okay, I've got that. And the little butterfly can go just on that side there. Okay, alright, so look, how easy was that? We've used a word, I've used a shape, the shape of a heart for this one, random words, some paint, some stamping, and paper strips. Oh, look how cool that is. Cut that off the back. Awesome. And that's using the prompts from our mixed media that we done. Okay, so there's that one done, and this one here I will put a bigger butterfly. I'm just wondering what colour will go with that one there. I do like the darker butterflies. Or maybe not even use a butterfly. And just put a word on there. Oh, I like that idea too. Okay, so I've got adorable, that'll do. I'll just cut this down just a tad. So you could really decorate it however you wanted, okay? If I put it there, I feel like I need something there. So I'm just going to put it on the heart, I think. Maybe cut it a bit straighter. Wendy, good girl. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, and I'm just going to put the word straight on my shape, my heart shape. Okay, and there's that one done. How cool. So easy. I really like them. They look really cool. Like using the paper strips on it. So I've made an index card and a tag. And of course you know that I wouldn't have just done two, would you? Just let me get these out of the road, guys. Oh, that's for the butterfly. Okay, so I did do, oh hang on, I do want to put some splatters on. That's one thing I haven't done. Okay, so I shall do that now. Just bring my paper back here and put some splatters, because the splatters do just make it that little bit more yummier. Okay. Okay, let's put some splats on. Oh, that was too big, wasn't it? Way too big, Wendy. Okie doke. There we go. And I am going to get rid of that big splatter, that big blob. I should say it was a blob, not a splatter. Just going to soak it up with that. Okay, got it. Alright, so can just let that dry now. Okie doke. Alright, so they just need to dry from the splatters. So I also, before I done these two, I did do another few. So there's this one here that I done. I'll just come in a little bit further, guys. Okay, so there's that one. Exactly the same principle as these, same prompts used. There's this tag here. That turned out so cool, I like them. And then this one here, this is actually a really big index card that I've just folded in half and decorated the front. I thought I could use that as just like a journaling card. And this one here, I've added a little bit of eyelash trim. And I think on this one here, I've just added a little bit of dyed gauze on that one there. Okay, so you can add anything else you want to them, but I think they look really cool. It's like you can make a set of them using your paper strips. I really like them. Okay, I think they look really good. And it's up to you, you know, what shape you want to use on there. This one here I haven't even put a shape on, I just put a butterfly down because I do like butterflies as well. Yeah, so I'm going to get that dot off my L. Okay, right. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's our on the side challenge. Our on the side challenge is to make a tag or an index card using the prompts from our mixed media challenge, which were, I'll have these in the event in group, but they were stamping paper strips, paint with a palette knife or use a brayer, random word, and used punched die cut shapes and splatters. Okay, alright, so that's it. That's so cool. I like them. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, I can't wait to see all your creations come up through our Crafty patch, guys. Alright, you all have a great day and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.